There are concerns the intense fighting will only worsen the famine and supply of aid into Gaza City. Tommaso, Della Longa is from the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies.
Well, actually it's impossible, as we've been saying for many months now, whenever there was an evacuation order. Basically, there is no space in the Gaza Strip that can absorb the people in Gaza City. And then we also have to remind that civilians must be protected in every situation, if they want to leave, but also if they want to stay. And then we also have to remind people that maybe there are elderly people, pregnant women, people with disabilities. So moving away from Gaza City is almost impossible, and it's a great matter of concern for what is happening in these hours. In terms of aid, of course, all the time it's adding a layer of difficulties, but I just want to say, just as an example, that Palestine Crescent has 2 hospitals in Gaza City, one field hospital and one of their own ancient hospital, and they are staying, and they are, in these hours, they are still operating.
And what's the direct impact on the level of famine now in Gaza? The IPC, of course, with the official declaration of famine, saying that it's not merely a reflection of urgency, but it is an unequivocal call to action. Has it actually made any difference? Is the action happening?
Sadly not. And this is why we are continuing asking for the entrance of aid from wherever possible inside the Gaza Strip, and to be able to operate at scale everywhere in the Gaza Strip. Sadly, the declaration of famine basically has been only for us a confirmation of what we fear the most. We have been seeing that. Our colleagues of Palestine Crescent have been seeing that for many weeks and months, and we knew that this was the end of the game if humanitarian aid is not entering, if food is not available for everyone, if there is not safe and uninterrupted humanitarian access everywhere in the Gaza Strip. The reality here is that people are starving, there is hunger everywhere, and here in Gaza, there in Gaza, you don't die only for bombardments. Now you die also for hunger.
Indeed, and your statement highlights that even the humanitarian staff working for you and their families, they can barely survive, barely have one meal a day. There are some heartbreaking testimonies from the Palestinian Red Crescent staff not being able to feed their children, dreaming about food, trying to make juice out of leaves and water for their children. How could they possibly do their work?
Well, almost they can't, and this is why I think that they are kind of the icon for all the humanitarian sector, and certainly for us, the icon of humanity, I would say. We're talking about people who have been, their colleagues have been killed, hospitals being targeted, where there is no safety in the humanitarian operation, and now also their families are not able to get food. Our humanitarian workers are not able to get food, and as I was saying, the bombs kill you, but then hunger also is maybe a slower killer. Hour by hour, after hour, the situation is getting worse. The reality here is that the health system is collapsed, water sanitation is not there, there is no basic items, there is no access to food, there is no clean water. So if we are not capable, the international community is not capable to bring food immediately there, we will just continue seeing what we've been seeing the last hours. People starving to death, kids that are not able to get food, clean water not available for everyone, and even preventable diseases are not anymore preventable. So then people will die for something that in our countries can be treatable pretty easily.